cupcakes, welcome to my Monster Girl look tutorial. So we're gonna start with my eyeballs. I always put my contacts in first because I find it's a lot more better to do with fresh, clean hands. With contact, I don't know why, but over the years I've just adjusted the way I put them on. Ooh, stingy. So yeah, it just always happens. My eyes are very sensitive, so they always water, and I like to move them around a little bit, and it helps. Moisturizer is key. You never want to put makeup on without any moisturizer because it just doesn't look nice, and over time, especially throughout the day, your foundation can look kind of really crusty. So I've always just make sure my face is moisturized and then primed, and it just sets a nice base up. So yeah, moving on to color corrector. I have really bad panda eyes, so I always have to like conceal all that jazz. Kind of look like Honda from Street Fighter, which is jokes. But yeah, make sure that's all nicely filled with concealer. Oops, my bad, upside down. Yeah, with the concealer I put on top of the color corrector. With my skin tone, orange color corrector just works really nicely. I know that different colors are for different areas, redness and stuff like that, but I've always used orange. You just gotta blend that in. Make sure it's nice and sealed up. Moving on to foundation, I always like to put my foundation on my hand and use a brush to fill it in, and then I blend with a blender after, because at least I know it's like spread it out as much as I can with the brush. Oh, Trixie's getting up. Oh, she's curious. She's gone. Okay, she doesn't want to be a part of this video today. So this, don't use on your lips. This is just a nude lipstick, cream kind of. It's MUA, and what I use it for, I actually use it to prime my eyelids, so when I put my eyeshadow on, it actually stays for a lot more longer. I've been doing this for a few years now, more than a few years, but it just helps when the eyeshadow just sits so nicely. I find with a lot of eyeshadow primers, they leave like a creamy consistency, and I open my eyes quite big, especially when I take photos, so when that happens, you just get that nasty like gooey line in between your crease, and it's just not nice. Using my fingers to blend in the eyeshadow in my inners is always the best thing. Starting off with a popping of blue just on my outer eyelids. I like to dab with my fingers, I don't know why, it's kind of just like a comfort thing, just to making sure. But yeah, I use brushes to blend out, because I find that when I have a lot of harsh colours, it doesn't look that nice, so you have to make sure you blend them in really good. Angle brushes are life. I'm gonna use the pink and purple. It's kind of a pink and purple mixture, and I just put that onto my under eyes, just there. Just gives that extra definition of colour, really. Moving on to eyeliner. So eyeliner, this one is my ultimate fave. The brush is super, super thin, and it literally is so nice because you just take your time and line up your eyeliner so well. This is not a flattering look at all. You can see up my nostrils, goddamn. But yeah, take this part really, really slowly when putting on eyeliner. This is why girls are always late, because eyeliner takes a long time. I'm always late, which is so funny. And I'm just like, but guys, it's not my fault. The eyeliner, it just took a long time. I like to extend my eyeliner just a little bit more, especially when I wear eyelashes, because I find when I put eyelashes on, you can never see the eyeliner at the end, and it's really annoying. So for a cuter look, I always do kind of like a downstroke, and then for a more sexier look, you can do an upstroke. and tea. Everyone needs tea. So yeah, just repeat on the other eye. Slowly does it now. Slowly, slowly. See, this is what happened. Even though I'm doing it slowly, I still make mistakes. You just gotta adjust. My ultimate like pet hate is uneven eyeliner ticks. And it really is a skill. You just have to keep practicing, and the more you do it, the more you get better. But hey, we all make mistakes, so Q-tips are lifesavers as well. It just makes sure the tick is really nice and sharp. Yep, checking it's even, boom, boom. All right, let's do this. Okay, moving on to eyebrows. I like to conceal my eyebrows before I apply any color or anything like that. Also, using concealer, it will help keep the eyeshadow on for much more longer. Adding in another concealer because I'm just an extra person like that. Blend, blend, blend. Now I'm gonna use a mixture of different greens because my wig today is green, my famous chi wig, so yes. And I just gently, very gently use a angled eyebrow brush and fill in my eyebrows. I try and stick to my natural eyebrow shape and not change them too much. It gets really difficult because my eyebrow hairs are very dark, so I always just stick to my natural eyebrow shape. Besides, I quite like my eyebrows anyway, they just work. Okay, my eyebrows are green. Okay, with this, it's like a powder, very like thin powder. I just use in certain areas just to make sure that's all set, especially with my foundation. This is a kind of like a fluffy highlighter. I just like it because it sparkles really nicely when I take pics. White eyeliner because of course I am that weeb. I've always been that weeb, will forever be that weeb, so yes. Extending the eyeliner, white eyeliner to the inner corners just really makes my eyes pop out a little bit more. Moving on to eyelashes. Always double check your eyelashes. My ultimate, another pet hate of mine is when my eyelashes kind of like flick outwards, especially in the inner corners. That means it just doesn't fit well. It's like when you try on shoes, you just gotta make sure they just fit right. So you just gotta do adjustments when you gotta do them. So I mostly do cut the outer side of my eyelashes rather than the inner, because it depends on the eyelashes, but majority of mine I just cut from the outside. Adding on that eyelash glue, always put a fair amount on because especially in the inner corner, that I always find flicks up faster than the outer corner. So yeah. Leave that to dry and get tacky a little bit. While that's kind of getting tacky, I move on to my lips. I always put on Vaseline before I put any lipstick, any lip gloss, anything, because you can't put on anything cute if your lips are crusty and dry. It just won't nice. So yeah, putting on a little bit of lipstick. This is really light, it's really close to my natural lip color, but it's got kind of like a sparkle finish. Can't really see, but yeah, it's like glossy a little bit. Yep, and now your eyelashes should be ready, so you want to go stick those bad boys on. I always hold the inner corners of my eyelashes for at least 5 seconds. It just helps so they don't flick up when I open my eyes, and I know that they're securely put on place. And I'm gonna add that second one on. I always bend my eyelashes, especially if they're new, because your eyes are not straight, they're curved. So you wanna make sure that if you bend them, they hold their shape like that. For the face paint, I use my favorite brand. I actually have a lot of face paint stocked up. I do face paint at carnivals, and I also do kids parties sometimes. So getting a brush, you're gonna make sure the face paint is nice and moist, so just spritz it with water, and then with a straight angled brush, like it's pretty much just straight brush, I just add in the lines where I know, like kind of like a Frankenstein almost look. I don't know what those metal pieces are, they're just like metal hooks he kind of has, so yeah, just don't mind me, I'm just jamming in my vibe. So that goes just all the way down to my cheekbones and all the way down to my jawline, and then I extend it to my neck. I put one in the middle of my forehead, but also realizing that I have to put on a wig after, so just make sure you've put it in the right places where you know it's going to still show. So once you've dotted it all out and everything, I use the black color, and then I basically just connect the dots. Make sure you spray your face paint before you add your paintbrush. And I just got a nice thin brush, and then just connect the dots really. Now for this, whenever I paint my face, I like to use my little finger and my ring finger to just balance on my face, so I know that my lines are going to come out really straight. Making sure you can lean on something will always keep your hand very, very steady. Now moving on to glitter. Now this little piece I actually got at a Christmas fair. My good friend Jamie actually got me and my mother tickets, and they were selling this kind of like eco-friendly gel, and it's really, really nice. And what you do, you add that gel on, and then you add the glitter on top, and then when you remove it, you literally, all you have to do is use a makeup wipe, and it comes off so much better than using eyelash glue or anything like that. Back in the day, I was using eyelash glue for most of my glitter looks. I really love glitter underneath my eyes, and it's really bad because your skin is so thin there. So once I got this, I was like, oh, this is like so much better. Easy to take off, not nasty and tacky, just works so much better. I will put a link at the bottom below of everything I've used today. So yeah, don't worry about it. Using some mascara. So yeah, I have long lower lashes naturally, so I just add some mascara to them. It evens out your face as well, especially if you've got upper lashes and you haven't put mascara on the lowers, it just looks a bit weird. But yeah, I like to just do that myself. Yes. So yeah, moving on to nails. Fake nails are my life. I kind of hate leaving the house without any nails or nail varnish. My nails, some of them I get custom made, and some of them I buy at like on AliExpress or like in Superdrug. I will link my friend who makes my custom made nails in the description below. She has recently opened up an Instagram, so yeah, you can go check that out. Yeah, so now it's time to get changed. Boom, boom. So I've got my Halloween socks on. My top is Roxy Sweetheart, and they collaborated with Spooky, I believe, if I remember correctly, yeah. And the skirt is a Lazy Oaf. I always put my hair in braids because it's so much easier when you're putting a wig cap on or wearing a wig, and then I just use bobby pins to put them in place. Always add hairnets to when you wear a wig, because it's really not cute when your wig just starts slipping off for no reason. And remember to always take it off your ears, because that elastic will literally give you migraines during the day. Ho ho. Moving on to my chi wig. I really love my pastel green wig. I wear it for like majority of my looks. I finally found a wig that just kind of works with my skin tone and I'm just really feeling it. Always brush wigs, please, always brush wigs. No matter if they look slick, they're gonna always look a bit crusty once you get outside. To keep my wigs nice and silky and make sure they don't frizz up too much in the wind, I always add hair serum. So you can get this at any kind of beauty store. Just put it on my fringe and make sure it's nice and moist. So yes, now for accessories. I add my pastel horns. I can't even remember where I got these, but I know it was one MCM ages ago. So yeah, adding some creepy little clips. Most of my J fashion looks, I really do like to have my hair clips symmetrical. I'm a bit OCD like that, but it's just how I roll. But you can add your clips wherever you like to put them. For necklace, I just go for a proper punky choker. This choker I've actually had for a while. It's from my proper punky days. So yeah, add that on. And then bracelets. Basically just add anything that just goes with your outfit. So yes. And I've got my teeth earrings. Add some bling blings. So these cute little ghost rings are actually, they're actually from Roxy Sweethearts. So yeah, more bling blings. So I actually have a set of fangs which are custom made for my teeth. I'm actually really happy I actually have these. I got them, so yeah. That is my look, and I can't wait to see you guys Monster Girls looks. I would love to if you like send me Instagram pics or all that jazz. Just tag me in if you're gonna recreate this look. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my first tutorial. I hope to make some more pretty soon, but yeah, we'll have to see. Anyway, stay safe, cupcakes. Bye.